Joining us now, national spokesperson for the Congress on Racial Equality and conservative commentator Niger Innis. Tammy Bruce joins us, columnist for the Washington Times, president of Independent Women's Voice, and a Fox Business contributor. Good to see you both. Niger, let me start with you. The president said, I'm not going to pay for these guys out there, the National Guard troops, if they're not going to do anything. Is he right?
Of course he's right. What Jerry Brown and his far left-wing socialist legislature is doing in California is a plague, not only on the people of California, but as your report showed, California is a gateway to MS-13 spreading all over the country, as far east as New York, in my home state of Nevada, Arizona. These guys use California as a bridge to get to the United States and commit their horrific acts of terror against the American people. And Jerry Brown is a full conspirator and partner in that endeavor with his inactions.
Well, there's a revolt going on, Tammy. You grew up in L.A. I grew up in L.A. You're out there, actually, right now. And let's put up on the screen a map so our viewers can see it. These are all of the areas of California, many of them in Southern California, who are saying, enough is enough. We're against this sanctuary policy. We're going to join the lawsuit against California. Is there an increasing movement against Brown and all the others?
I think there is for two reasons. One, the president has set a standard saying, look, this is not normal. It's not acceptable. There's a way to fight against it. So that's a true leadership that the president has offered by providing an example of what we can do. And so there's the federal lawsuit that they've been able to join, which is great. So they're not alone in this. But secondly, what Californians are finding is that there is a problem with unmitigated, unresponded to liberalism, that these are policies that naturally go into this framework. And I think that there's finally an understanding that when you've got one party rule, that this is the kind of breakdown that happens. But even more so, that this is the big lie that comes from this liberal policy that is articulated by people like Jerry Brown. This idea of we need a more humane policy to help people. The problem is when you are releasing these criminal illegal aliens, they're going right back into the immigrant community that is following the law, playing by the rules, and they're the ones that are harmed first. They're the ones that these crimes are being perpetrated against. Girls are kidnapped to move into the MS-13 sex trafficking network. Right. So if we're going to be really caring about the immigrant community, we've got to, in fact, cooperate with what the federal government's trying to do with criminal illegal aliens.
Go ahead, Niger.
No, I was just going to say, Tammy is absolutely right. MS-13 preys on the lowest hanging fruit, and the lowest hanging fruit are those very immigrant communities that these far left liberals pretend to be speaking for. The lowest hanging fruit are blacks and browns and poor whites in these communities trapped by MS-13. And for Brown, Jerry Brown, go ahead.
Yeah, the families of the inner cities. These are the people.
That's right.
They're condemning these individuals who the left says that they are there to protect the women and children of those communities that are preyed upon by all kinds of illegal alien gangs, not just MS-13. There's a variety of them.
That's
in addition to the drugs that are being moved into those communities.
Right. Last word.
That's
Niger.
why even close to 60% of left-wing Californians are in favor of Trump's policy of deportation in California, and that's a very, very high percentage. I think a revolution is taking place in Tammy's California and my niece's California, and I pray that it continues.
Yeah, my California too. It's still my home state. I love it, but I hate to see what Jerry Brown and others have done to it. Niger Innis, Tammy Bruce, always great talking to you guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you.